Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all. It is Monday, September 23rd, 3:23 p.m. and just got off of work, and I'm looking to make it to Mini Monday, but I don't know if you guys have seen my Instagram. My mini bike blew up into a billion pieces, so my goal is to swap this motor, swap that carb off of that bike, fuel pump and everything onto this motor, head, everything, in 2 hours. Yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. Mini Monday here in Minnesota starts at 6 p.m. and it is a half an hour drive away, so it is almost 3:30. I have 2 hours basically to swap everything over from that onto this. Let's get it. Excuse my messy garage, but for those of you that don't know, this is a Predator 212 non-hemi. This is a Predator 212 hemi. You could tell by the valve cover, this is a cast aluminum square oval kind of thing, and then this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 octagon, and that is stamped steel. The hemi head flows a little bit better, so that's why I'm going to be swapping that head onto this engine, this block, and then we're going to switch the clutches over and all that. And yeah, carb. Oh yeah, this bike is on E85 too. Has valve springs, fuel pump, pulse pump, whatever you want to call it. Cast flywheel, shaved off all the fins, so it's extremely inefficient. A really cheap exhaust off of eBay that I had wrapped at one point, but it started to rust really bad, so I unwrapped it. And yeah, you can see parts of the rod right there. So the plan of attack is to first get the old motor off of the frame, and then start stripping the new motor and transferring everything back onto the new motor. Alright, so got the engine off, got the head off, got to transfer the tanks. See, engine's off. This is an old engine, head's over here. One thing that I'm curious of is if the because this is a push rod motor, if the push rods are the same length. I honestly have no clue, but we're about to find out here in a second. So I got everything ripped apart. These are the hemi. Put these down. This is the hemi push rod, and this is the non-hemi push rod. Oh, 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 eep, oh. You can see the hemi push rod is ever so slightly longer. So I'm gonna measure the head height, and I believe they're the same, but I'm gonna measure it real quick and then see if I can slap the hemi head onto the non-hemi block, see what happens. Oh, another thing that I noticed too, that has a flat face piston. This has a concave piston. Yes, so slightly less power, which is, yeah, that's fine. This is just temporary until I get to 224. That is the, not the end goal, but step number 3 or 4, iteration 4 for this bike. So yeah, 224 on E85. It's gonna be semi-built. Probably rod, piston, possibly a stage like 2 head. I'm not exactly sure yet. I do want it to rev out, but I'm not sure about the head situation. So yeah, we'll see once we get to that point. But right now it is 4 o'clock or 4:05. So sorry, 4:07. Wow, I can't read or talk. It is 4:07, and we're making progress. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna measure the heads, see if there's any head height difference. I honestly just think it's the position of where the rockers are, because like if you look at these rockers, they're kind of at an angle down, and then these ones are like more up. So actually, I could just measure it right here real quick, and the heads are the same height, same exact height. So yeah, I would just use the hemi push rods on the with the hemi head. Actually, I think this gasket is thinner, so I'll probably just use this gasket, bump up the compression a little bit. You know, we like our compression around here. And I do have a flat face piston inside, so realistically I could, in theory, bump up the compression, but I don't think I have enough time to fiddle with that today. Plus, like I said, this is temporary. So yeah, we will just put that head on to this block. This block probably has maybe 5 hours on it. This one has like 3 years on it. Yeah, I bought this for my other mini bike that's now diesel swapped. So yeah, this one kind of just sat to the side for a little bit. All right, first obstacle that I'm running into, that pin. This one doesn't have that pin. It has a pin up here and a pin down there. So I'm gonna see if I could take this pin out and put it in here. And then go from there. So took the pins out, and you can see that they are different sizes. This one actually almost fits inside this one. So what I'm thinking is, this is the non-hemi one, or sorry, this is the hemi one, the smaller one. This is the non-hemi one. I'm gonna cut the non-hemi one in half and then hammer the hemi one inside of the non-hemi one so I could fit and align the head onto that block. Oops. Ugh. Okay, so I got them cut in half, and I pressed the smaller one inside of the bigger one. It looks kind of jank, I know. I'm not a fabricator. I don't do this kind of work on the daily, but I work with what I have. This one especially is super jank. Kind of see, I kind of cut it crooked, but yeah, we will see if it works. Worst comes to worst, I might have to drill this hole out a little bit, but once the head is clamped on, then it should straighten everything up. Oh, you know what? I think I messed up. This is supposed to be here. And then this one's supposed to be here. Well, I will be right back. Alright, after that slight mishap, you can kind of see I messed that one up hammering it in. But, yep. Like I said, this is temporary. I'm just trying to make it to Mini Monday. And currently the time is 4:24, so we have 1 hour. And it seems to be going pretty smoothly. I don't want to jinx myself, but I think we should be able to make it. Yes, we should be able to make it. So another thing that this motor has is a governor. So this is all the stock, all the stock throttle linkages and all that fun jazz. So this is the governor arm right here. Usually what people do is take this off, then pop out the governor wheel, pop this out, pop off the governor arm. But since I don't have time, and I don't know if I have the right oil for this, what I'm gonna do is try to somehow pry this arm all the way shut, or yeah, basically deleting the governor, and then go from there. What I ended up doing was just bending this arm right here and hooking it onto the pull cord cover, but I just took the pull cord cover back off because I got to change the flywheel to the one that's on there. Take the one from there, put it on here. Yes sirree. I am tired. My back is killing me. And now that I'm looking at it, those dowel pins, I really could have just drilled them out to match the other head. You know, it would have been a lot easier, because now I still have to drill out the head, and I have to drill out the head because the dowel doesn't fit on the head, you know, and it's not seating all the way. So now I know. Sucks, but what can I do? Come on, you sucker. There it is. Uh-oh. Yeah, we could fix that. Good as new. Alright, time to drill the head. So I'm going to be drilling on that hole and that hole. The ones without the bolts. That one and that one. Those two. Well, we have a minor dilemma. The drill bit that I was using was not big enough. So I'm going to see if I can find a bigger one. Hopefully I can. Well, I'm a little ashamed of what I've done, but it worked. So now we're going back together. So I just test fitted it. Like I said before, the drill bit didn't really fit, and I kind of just augured the head out. Making myself laugh because it's so freaking dumb. But yeah, I just test fitted it, made sure it's seated. Where is it? Yeah, right there. It seats good enough. And once I really reef down on this thing, you'll see. Kids, I'm a trained professional. I would never ever do anything like this. Just someone's actual engine, whether it be a mini bike or an actual car engine. I would never ever do something like that to somebody's thing. Only my personal stuff, and it's because I want to go to Mini Monday right now. So, well, I guess we'll do a time check. We got 37 minutes before I have to be out of here. Oh, wish me luck. Alright, head is on, dirty as hell. I got the steel gasket on there from the non-hemi, and the head is the hemi head. So right now I'm trying to get the push rods on. So you just undo that little Jesus clip, pull this out, and then go like that. Make sure everything's lined up. Boom, boom, bam. And you push this back in. Yes, I know it's dirty. For anyone that's looking that deep into it, yes, it is dirty. And guess what? I don't care. This engine needs to last today. That's it. Just today. Doing the valve lash real quick. Should be 3/1000ths of an inch or 7/100ths of a millimeter. Yep. Alright, time to put the tank on. Oh, and it's 3/1000ths. They're both 3/1000ths of an inch or 7/100ths of a millimeter for both exhaust and intake. Okay, let's time to transfer the tank onto this motor, then put this motor onto that bike, and then we're going to Mini Monday. Cutting it close, but she's getting there. I know it's super dirty, but like I said, I just wanted to make it to Mini Monday. I just wanted to see what I could do in a very short period of time. I will give you an update when I'm there. Sorry, it was off camera. Man, I made a mess. It's off camera, but bike runs. I'm gonna carry a screwdriver, a mini screwdriver, so that I could tune it when I'm there. Yes, sirree. I think I'm right here. Well, we made it. I was a little late in getting, like I was supposed to be on time, you know, the whole 5:30 thing. I was 10 minutes late. The guy cut me a little slack. And I did start the bike off camera just to see if it started. and it did start. The tune is a little off, so I gotta adjust the idle up a little tiny bit, and then I gotta adjust the high flow jet just a little tiny bit. It's breaking up top just a little bit. Other than that, the bike pretty much started. I won't say first pull because you have to prime the pump, but once the pump was primed, I could see fuel dripping into the carburetor. First pull, literally one pull, started. It was good to go.
What's up, guys? We about to go crazy.
Put a lot into it.
Yes,
Parts are expensive, but
got the mini bike out.
why?
About to roll with the gas. What's your IG, bro?
Meat shell, 4 L's.
Bet.
Bro, that's so fucking
See, if I would have known you was coming, I would have made sure that they didn't. If I would have known, bro, I would have brought my
Shout yourself out, bro.
shit. This Melly, man, FGN, J Mills, man. We out here on the mini bikes and shit, man. We riding on 4-wheelers, mopeds and shit. We got the Groms outside with the Surons and shit, all the electric bikes.
Yes, sir.
Mini bike Monday and shit, man.
Yes, sir.
I know what it is.
Out here doing it different. Always doing it different. Have to.
Oh, that's actually a
That is crazy, bro. On the mini bike. Didn't really film too much towards the end. I started having some problems, so the chain kept on stretching, and the bike just kept on rattling itself apart, so the engine mounts came out, the engine mounting bolts, and yeah, it was just kind of a bunch of stuff. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was definitely fun.